Hello my YouTube friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm bringing you a first impression of the new brand by the artist makeupandcarol. And if that is something you would like to see, I invite you to please keep on watching. Okay guys, so I bought two of the palettes. He released 3 eyeshadow palettes. Well, basically 2, and 1 palette that is just for super special shades, metallics. I was about to get that one, but then I decided, is that practical to do? Because I have to be mixing and all that, so I decided to skip on that because I already have Pat McGrath and I don't need to do that with my Pat McGrath eyeshadow palette. So that's why I skipped to that one, but that's a beautiful eyeshadow palette that I would like to have. But no. I decided to stop. I have to control myself, guys, because this is not a cheap brand. This is it's somewhere in the expensive range. So here's the palette. I got 2 of them. Here we have them. I got the matte and the old shimmers. And the size of this eyeshadow palette, let me show you what size we can compare this one with. Okay. So here we have a NARS eyeshadow palette, and here's the makeupandcarol. And as you can see, they are very similar in size. The packaging is very similar. Okay, there you have it. They're basically the same. You know, NARS palettes, I think they are $59. If I'm not mistaken, they are $59. This is $48. And it has, let me show you, it has 12 shadows, and each shadow has a gram. The NARS has 1.4 grams per shadow, and this one has only 1 gram per shadow. So this is a little bit less product than the NARS, but this is less expensive than NARS. So they're very comparable. Let me show you how they look inside. This is how the eyeshadow, this is the glitter one. This is in the shade, let me show you, Master Metallics. So here we have all glitter shadows. Here we have it. Looks like a version of NARS in a white packaging. They're very similar. Okay, I haven't swatched or put on my eyes, so we're gonna do it now. I also want to show you the matte. The matte has the same. This is the Master Matte, and Master Metallics. One thing that I don't like about this palette is that they look the same. Look. The only way to find out which one is it is you have to read in the back. And I get this is very frustrating for some people. Okay, I know already which palette is this because of the packaging is very different than the other version that NARS has. But with this one, you have to read in the back, and it is a very simple packaging. Another thing that I would like to mention, and I understand that this is very simple for the makeup artists. This is perfect for them. They don't need all fancy glitter that we all like in our packaging. But as a consumer, a regular consumer, I like my palettes to look beautiful. One of the things that always caught my eyes when I see a palette is the packaging. The packaging is very important for me, but this is very simple, very sleek. I guess some people like it. It's not my cup of tea, but what can we do? This is what we have right here. So let me show you the matte. I told you I was gonna show you. Here we have the matte. The mattes are super beautiful. I was about to skip on this palette because, to be honest, like I say, the packaging looks to me like, I don't want to offend anyone, but they look like Morphe. But Morphe is a very affordable brand, and this is not affordable at all. So we're gonna do live swatches. Okay, let's start with this metallic, right? Like I say. Ooh, look. One swipe on my fingers. Okay. And here we're gonna start with the first one. This is the gold one. This feels like I feel like the NARS shadows. The consistency is nothing. They are very pigmented and super metallic-y, but it's not a consistency like out of the world. Nothing different than other shadows that I have tried before. Start here. have it. And by the way, guys, excuse my nails, but I have to clip them all. Oops, I swatched it in on top of the other one, but that's okay. Okay, I'm gonna go right here. The finger with the other colors. They are pigmented. It's super smooth when they swatch. I hope they give the same payoff when you apply it on your eyes. There you go. Okay, so these are all the metallics from the Mario palette, eyeshadow palette, the Master Metallic. Yeah, that's how they call it. There you go, the Master Metallic. Now I'm going to clean this mess and bring you swatches from the matte. Okay, and here we have the matte, Master Matte. Okay, I already cleaned my arm. As you can see, it's already clean. Let's start swatching this baby. They do feel soft to the touch. Let's start with the wet one. Super buttery. Then with the second row. They are pigmented. They are very pigmented. They are very soft. Look how beautiful is this brown. And they are super pigmented, guys. Definitely. I'm going to move on to this side so you can see better, which is the last one. Look. Oof. I'm impressed with the matte so far. The metallics, they were like, I wasn't that impressed because I'm used to good metallics like Natasha Denona and Pat McGrath, so that's the reason why I wasn't that impressed. But the mattes, these are beautiful, super soft. This is swatching a little bit patchy, but it's super soft. And now we're going with the last one, which is the black one. Black is one of the hardest colors to nail because, you know, so it can be patchy, it can be really hard to work with. Okay, it's a good swatch. It's not the best, but it's a good swatch. There you have the matte. You can find these colors in basically every eyeshadow palette. So, but it is good to have them all here in one palette. These two eyeshadow palettes, I know I already have these shadows in many of my palettes, so okay guys, and we are ready. I'm going to use the mattes first, and the colors that I'm going to use are the darkest, which is this one, this brown right here, because if I use the light ones, that won't be fair to show you how they blend. Okay, so let's start. Let's see how these babies work. They are soft. They don't have a high impact. Like with this, I mean they are not super pigmented, and you have to blend and blend to get the pigmentation, which is something that lots of makeup artists like to do because they don't want super pigmented shadows. because you know sometimes they are very hard to blend when they are too pigmented. I'm going to take from the metallics now, and I'm going to take, which one shall we take? Let's take the green one right here. I'm going to take another blending brush and I'm going to apply the black one. Yes, going for the black one. Let's see how this baby works. So far, and I'm going to take this one right here. And here you have it, guys. Here you have two different eye looks. I mean, I do like how they look. I have to confess that I really like this one. You can create many eye looks with this palette. You can go from cool to warm. I mean, it is good. I like it. They work fine. They blend perfectly fine. It was really easy to blend. The metallics though, I like this metallic that I have right here in this one. The green one is a little bit weak. It's not as strong as I thought it was gonna be, but it is good. Let's try with the other ones. Let's see how they work. But for now, here we have one look. And here we have another one. I have to tell you that this black blends really good. It is a really blendable black. Most of blacks are really hard to formulate, and this one, it was really good. I like it. I'm very pleased with the black one. Now I'm going to take this off and come back with a full look. This color right here. This reddish. Okay, now I'm going to take this color right here. Okay, and now I'm gonna give you my opinion about these palettes that I just tried. What I have to say about this one. Let's start with the matte. I really like how they blend, how they perform. Everything was good with this palette. There was no kickback. Everything was good, okay? But let me tell you something. The question is, do you need it? I don't think you need this palette unless you are in need for an all matte palette with warm and neutral undertones. Go ahead, I recommend it for you. But if you already have all these colors in your collection, I don't think you need it. This is not a palette that you will need in your collection. This is something that I recommend if you are a makeup artist who is starting to create their makeup kit. I will recommend it for that. Or if you are a Mario fan, go ahead, support your artist. But other than that, I don't see this palette as a must in your collection. And I do like it. I will keep it because I already use it. I won't return it. But to be honest with you, I have some kind of regret for getting this palette. I don't feel like this is something that I really need. I feel like I already have all these colors in other palettes. So this is another beautiful palette, same as the matte. I don't think you need it because these colors are in many shadows that we already have. I'm pretty sure if you look into your eyeshadow collection, you will find a lot of the same shades, just like this one. Like I say, I will keep it because I already use it. But to be honest, I'm not so pumped about this collection. If I can go back in time, I will definitely skip this palettes because there is nothing different, nothing new. It's the same thing. It's like I was even confusing this palette with the Mario ones because they look just the same. If you really love Mario and you really want to have his product, go ahead, buy it. But if you're buying this because you think this is something different, you don't have the colors, look first in your collection before purchasing this, because I'm pretty sure if you are a makeup lover, you already have all the shades in your makeup collection. I do like the quality of the shadows. They were good, nothing major. Like I say, the metallics were nothing out of the world, and it's just like a regular metallic eyeshadow that you can buy or you can find in your makeup collection already. The mattes, they blend fine, they were good, I like it, but I know if I keep looking in my collection, I already have the shades, all the shades. In fact, looking at this one, I already have all the colors in this palette are in this one basically. Let me show you. This is the NARS Afterglow palette, and look, can you see similarities, right? Because I already see them. And let's be honest, I am pretty sure we all have the shades in our makeup collection, so I just bought these palettes to help you out to decide whether or not you need it. You already saw the swatches, that's up to you if you're gonna buy it. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I was able to help you all. See you next time.